Welcome to the Boxing Bookie. It's good to be back. It is good to be back. We got a good one for you today. We're going to get into the best prop bets, and DraftKings is absolutely killing me, absolutely horrendous. My boy Rocket is here. What's up, Rocket? Hey, Rocket, I need you to pull up your Hard Rock book. I think I'm just about done with DraftKings. I know I've been done, said this. Yeah, World of Wrestling is in the house. World of Wrestling is in the house. Hang on one second. I got to let my dog in. Sorry about that, y'all. My dog wanted in. A little late tonight. What time do y'all like better? Do y'all like this time better? Or do y'all like the earlier show better where I do like, a couple hours earlier, 2-3 hours earlier? Chilling, Rocket, chilling, champ, chilling. I want to see what your parlay is this week. I want to see what you're cooking this week. We got a lot. I'm gonna need some odds. I'm gonna pull up what I got for earlier. All right, I can do earlier. This has been a weird week. I'm gonna go live tomorrow after the Golden Boy card if anyone is interested. Not the biggest card, but I'm into it. It's got a local Texas fighter in it who I know and love, Gregory Morales. Alexis Rocha is a friend of mine. So it's just a good card. I want to get into. I'm going to have some questions for you, Rocket. First off, Grant Flores, minus 3,000. I don't have a stoppage for him. I don't have anything by stoppage. Do you have Grant Flores by stoppage prop? Do you have a prop on Grant Flores by stoppage on Hard Rock? So that's one of them. The Chantel Cameron fight. Do you have Chantel by decision or the over or anything like that? The fight to go the distance, any prop like that? I'm also intrigued by this fight, Brian Lua, but we don't have a prop on that either. Do you have a prop on this to go the distance? I like Brian Lua to go the distance with Dial Olheen. He always goes the distance. I like the distance on that fight. So there's a couple of props. You don't have any props for the Rocha card. Man, that sucks. Okay. It's not just DraftKings then. Do you have Chantel Cameron? Do you have the odds for the over or anything like that for Chantel Cameron? I'm interested in that. There's another one. Okay. Nothing. Man, this is not just DraftKings. I can't be mad at DraftKings. Ain't no one. Kosai Tanaka. See? What is FanDuel? I may have to go to FanDuel. Thank you, Nino. So just to confirm, Chantel is minus 250 and minus 300 to win by decision. I absolutely love that bet. You're going to want to add that bet. That would have been in my lock of the week, but I don't have it on DraftKings because DraftKings sucks. Anything in that range, anything under 500, I love Chantel Cameron. Chantel Cameron minus 250, Chantel Cameron minus 300. I absolutely love that for Chantel by decision. Kosai Tanaka. Nino, do you got Kosai Tanaka by decision at all? I need to check something real quick. While you're checking, I got to do something on my end. I'm such an idiot. Hang on one second. All right. World of Wrestling, the homie says, I'm taking a break from betting, but if I was betting, I would do a parlay with Flores, Chavez, Tua, Tanaka, and Nakatani. Minus 345. It's not terrible. My odds are something like that. I like that. I'm putting Rocha on it. I got Rocha, Gregory Morales. If you want to find out the rest of my lock of the week, you got to join. But minus 155 for Tanaka. See, that's a really good prop. Minus 155 on Tanaka and minus 300 on Chantel. There's my boy Hawk. Hawk is in the house. Big Jets fan in the house. I appreciate the love. I appreciate you showing up for this. We'll just Hawk, do you bet boxing at all? Do you bet boxing? Because if you do, let me know what book and what odds you got. Hawk, you're in Jersey, right? Are you in Jersey or New York? I know in New York you can. Texas, I can't use this, right? I can't use anything online. I can't place a bet online for gay reasons. But in New York, I know you can. What about New Jersey? So, what I got now, I want to get into some of the best props I like. Alexis Rocha by KO, TKO, or DQ. Can y'all see this? Is paying 120. It's paying positive money. Santiago Dominguez is the type of guy who walks right into things. He gets hit a lot. He's slow and flat-footed, and he likes to exchange. He's also not a puncher. I absolutely love, as a prop, for Rocha to get the stoppage. At plus 120, at plus money for Rocha to get the stoppage, I think that's a great bet. Another bet I absolutely love is Junto Nakatani. Junto Nakatani is going to win the fight. I think he's going to dominate the fight. Junto Nakatani, I think, is a top 10 pound-for-pound guy, bottom half of that top 10, 8, 9, 10, somewhere in that spot. Minus 320. Minus 320 for Nakatani to get the stoppage. It's a nice little bet there. He's a minus 2,500 favorite, right? There's no money to be made there. That's not a great bet, right? Like, what are we really making there? You can add it to your parlay, but what's it really doing for you? Junto Nakatani by stoppage at minus 320. Now, that's a hit right there. He's most likely going to stop him. I'd say I'm 90% certain he's going to stop him. Now, minus 320, that's a really good bet. Nakatani is an animal. He's come forward. He sets up his shots well. If you check out my video, I'm really high on Nakatani. Ash Labio, again, is a guy that gets hit. He's a notch below. He's not afraid. He's in a fighter who likes to get into exchanges. He's going to be there to be hit, the same as Santiago Dominguez in the Rocha fight. So I love both those guys by stoppage. Those are two props that I absolutely love. World of Wrestling says if you guys want to be able to watch boxing events on DVD, you should check out IWM DVD. I'm not sure what that is. How do we access that? And World of Wrestling, the Owen Cooper, World of Wrestling. Can you see if you have a prop on Owen Cooper and Usu Esserman to go the distance? Akao Esserman and Owen Cooper. Do you have a prop on that to go the distance? Because I love that prop. And yeah, like Rocket says, I love Owen Cooper on the money line. I don't really get. I did the video on that today. It was minus 115 both ways. I'm into that fight. I think that's an interesting fight. Where is it? Here it is. Akao Esserman and Owen Cooper. Yeah, they're both at minus 115 still. Cooper is an aggressive guy. He's got more power than his record suggests. He fires off the lead hook. I like him to win this fight. Akao Esserman still at this point. I know he's got some decent wins. He's done okay. He's got. I won't pull him up. His resume is actually pretty good. I just don't see it. He's a guy that fights in a litany of ways. It's hard to. He seems to be wanting to survive, right? Like to me, a Salmon is an opponent, and he just lost to Harry Scarf. He's got a win over Chris Congo, Samuel Antwi. He can beat those level guys. He's got a win over Danny Ball, which is impressive. A stoppage too. I couldn't find the tape on that. I wanted to see that, but I couldn't find it. I'm gonna share screen. Akao Esserman. That's not what I want. Minus 115. So it's an even money fight. I don't see this as an evenish type fight. I see this as a pretty one-sided fight. I mean, it'll be competitive. And the thing I don't like about Owen Cooper is he starts to fade a bit. I think Suman will win the late rounds, but I think it's going to be immaterial at that point. Let me pull this up. I am having brain aneurysms today. Okay, hang on. Share screen. Akao Suman. You look at Akao Suman, his resume. He's got the loss to Harry Scarf. He's got a close win over Chris Kongo. He's got a close win over Samuel Antwi. He's got a stoppage victory that over Danny Ball, which I can't find. He's got wins over Chris Jenkins, and he's got a win over earlier Tyrone Nurse. British level guy, all British level opponents, but those are decent wins, and those are a lot of fights I would not think a Salmon is going to win on the internet. I'm gonna check. Is there a website or something? You gotta help us out here? How do we find it? How do we find? I'm gonna look at it. Cooper assignment distance is minus 300. Ooh. You know, I would just take. You know what? I like that. I would just take Cooper on the money line. I think that's the best bet for that fight. Cooper on the money line is, for my money, the best you're going to do on that fight. I would just leave it at that. No prop bet. It's good. Even 115. Yeah. I'm staying on the prop bet. I'm staying on Cooper on the money line on that fight. So if I was going to give you my top 5 prop bets of the weekend, Alexis Rocha by stoppage, Junto Nakatani by stoppage. I like Gregory. I didn't touch that one, did I? Gregory Morales to go the distance. Gregory Morales by decision. Chantel Cameron to go the distance. Chantel Cameron to win by decision, and Tanaka to win by decision. I would say the two best ones are Tanaka by decision, and here's 3. Chantel Cameron by decision, Tanaka by decision, Rocha by decision, and Nakatani by stoppage. Can you parlay that? Can someone parlay these odds for me? Plus 125 Rocha by stoppage. Minus 300 Cameron by stoppage, by decision. And then what am I looking for here? Tanaka by decision. No, I like Nakatani by decision better. And Nakatani by decision was what? I mean, Nakatani by stoppage was minus 320. Can someone parlay those odds for me real quick? I think that is if we're just talking props, I think minus 320 Nakatani by decision, minus 300 Cameron by decision, and plus 125 Rocha by decision is an amazing prop bet. All props, I think they all hit. I'm fairly confident they all hit. Rocha at plus 125. I can't believe Rocha by stoppage is plus money. That's a great bet right there. And Cameron by decision at minus 300. That's an amazing bet. Can someone parlay those for me? See what we're looking at here. Holy shit! I got Mayweather versus Pacquiao event for only $8.99. I like the Cardinals Webster distance. It's minus 163 on bet. Yeah, that's good odds. I mean, a fight like that, I would say, is most likely going the distance. I didn't have any props on that either. Let me see if I got anything on here now. On that, I saw that right up here. Nope, nothing. DraftKings sucks. I'm thinking, you said you got that from Bet365. You know what, Nino, you may be selling me on Bet365. I thought, and Rocket is in Florida, so he can only use Hard Rock, I guess. I think. But he was telling me at Hard Rock, but they didn't really have any props either. You're getting me props. Plus 300 basically on that. Rocha by KO, Cameron by decision, Nakatani by decision, pays plus 300 basically. Guys, you want a really, really, really good parlay with limited risk that's got an excellent chance of hitting? There you go. There you go. Now I can use my bookie. I don't know if you can. My man, Rocket. My man. Can you use your bookie legally? Don't answer that question, Rocket. I don't know if you can or you can't, but don't answer that question if you can't. Legally, I know he can use Hard Rock. I don't know if he can legally use his bookie, and I don't want to know the answer to that. That's basically what I got for you guys today. Is there any questions, any comments, any super chats, anything on your mind, anything you want me to look at for you? We went over the money line bets yesterday. I'm going to give this to you guys. Grant Flores, Gregory Morales, Alexis Rocha. Sexy little money line bet. Sexy little parlay. Sexy little parlay. I need one more guy to help me out here. Minus 450, minus 1,200, minus 3,000. Can someone parlay these odds for me? Lex Luthor is in the house. Jake Paul minus 500. I've mentioned this before. I don't mind the bet. I know for a fact when Jake Paul fought late last year against Andre August, I know for a fact, I know the trainer of August, the fight was fixed. The fight was rigged. He was paid $300 grand to take a dive in the first round, and then it would have been $200 grand in the second round and $100 grand in the third round. So I know for a fact Jake Paul fights are fixed, and Jake Paul will probably win. I'm just not touching them because I know for a fact, I know firsthand that his fights are fixed. So Andre August was trained by a guy named Justin Deshone, who's known throughout the Texas coast, Corpus Christi, Houston, everything in between. He worked with him for that fight, and he was paid $300,000 to take a dive in the first round. I know that firsthand. He talked to me. He's trying to get a major platform to discuss it with. He was trying to get up on Smoke to talk about what's going on. Really, no one wants to hear from him because he's the trainer. He knows firsthand. And so he wanted a piece, right? As the trainer, he had a 10% agreement with August. And he wants his 10% cut of the extra 300,000. I don't know what to make of that. I don't blame him. He's pissed off. Like, I put my name on you. I trained you. You can look him up. Justin Deshone. He's got a professional record. He's been in with guys. He's a decent fighter with a horrible record, kind of thing. But he wants his 10% cut. He trained August. August got $300,000 to take a dive. He wants his 10% cut. I don't blame him, but I don't really know what to make of that. So that's that. Can someone parlay those odds? I'll pull them up real quick if no one can parlay them. Minus 272 for that. That's minus 272 on that parlay there. So the Grant Flores, Gregory Morales, And Alexis Rocha parlay would be, what I say, minus 272. So that's for Friday night. Saturday morning, what I like is Nakatani by decision. I mean, Nakatani by stoppage. I'm sorry. Nakatani by stoppage. And Tanaka on the money line. Let's see if I can find it. How is he? Minus 1,000. Tell me not valid odds. What the hell? Hang on. Give me 1 second. Okay. So a parlay for tomorrow, which gives you Nakatani by stoppage and Tanaka on the money line, is going to pay minus 225. That's a sexy little parlay, too. That's a nice little play. That's a nice, sexy little parlay that I wouldn't mind either. So there are some nice little parlays that can get you paid tomorrow and Saturday morning. So keep an eye on that. If you guys want more, you got more questions on props and other things, please let me know. And also, please join the Patreon. I answer all the prop questions. I answer all the questions in the Patreon. I'm going to put the link below. It's $5 a month. It gets you the lock of the week. We hit the lock of the week every week. The lock of the week is easy money. We hit that. The only week that we missed it in recent memory was when they robbed Oshaki Foster. That was ridiculous and absurd. Other than that, we hit it every single week. It's easy money. Lock it in. It also gets you the updated props. I'll give you guys a special parlays. I'll give you bonus parlays. I'll give you and I'm going to start a Discord too, so we can start more with the live betting, because the way I'm doing it right now, live betting doesn't really work. So join the Patreon. It's $5 a month. It's well worth the price of admission. It's going to make you way more money than it's going to cost you. We make money every single week on this channel. If you guys don't believe me, you can pull up my videos. But this is a decent weekend to make money on. Owen Cooper and Alexis Rocha are two fights that I really, really, really like. Alexis Rocha, positive money on the stoppage. Owen Cooper, basically even money. An even money fight with a Salmon. Those are two fights that I absolutely love. I would bet the house on those. They pay well. Two-way parlay on that. Let me calculate that. Plus a two-way parlay. Get this, a two-way parlay. Rocha on the money line, Rocha by stoppage. And I am losing my brain here. What am I looking at here? Cooper on the money line, Rocha by stoppage, two-leg parlay, pays plus 321. Well, I know. I get it. You know, I if you go back to my old videos, I said Kelvin Davis, Keyshawn's older brother, was going to win by robbery, and he did. So you take the good with the good and the bad with the bad. If there's going to be corrupt judges, you have to factor that in. Right? That was in New Jersey. You know, I think that was probably mob related. A lot of people were confused by the odds in that fight to start with. I don't know. That decision was so bad, and it didn't make sense for Top Rank. So someone else was involved in the fixing of that fight, because those judges' scorecards were absolutely egregious. I can't remember a decision. Paul Williams versus Sergio Martinez, which, oh, by the way, was also in New Jersey, was the last time I can remember a decision that bad. Michael Fox had a decision that bad. Who did Michael Fox drop a decision to? Hang on. Michael Fox. Gabriel Maestri. He lost the decision to Gabriel Maestri. That was absolutely disgusting. Just absolutely egregious. And that was in Minnesota. Minnesota's got some bad decisions too. Real bad decisions. All right, I'm going to wrap this up, y'all. Unless y'all have any last-minute questions, comments, concerns, anything like that. You have any last-minute questions you want me to answer? Any prop bets, any questions? Let me know. I will answer them now or forever hold your peace. I'm going on almost a half hour. I am tired. I got things to do. I'm going to come back tomorrow. I'm also going to drop another video tomorrow. I'm going to drop a video on... What did I say? Good job. Zach Parker and Jack Arnfeld is what I'm going to do the video on, I believe. Yeah, that sounds good. I'll do that. Yeah, that works. I'm fitting to do that. So there's no questions, comments, concerns, any super chats, and I am gonna get going. I'm gonna roll out. Smash the like button. That Rocket is giving excellent advice that everyone should follow. If you haven't subscribed, please do. Please smash the like button on the way out. If you have not, I got one from Lex. What round? It's a tough one. You want to get cute with that? Take 7 to 12. 7 to 12. Second half of the fight. My guess is 7 or 8. Middle rounds. 6 to 10. I like the middle rounds in that fight. I would say 7 or 8. I know this is going to come back and bite me and knock him out in 6. But my guess was 7 or 8. So take Nakatani. Just take him by the stoppage. If you want to get real cute and get him in the second half, you can. Minus 320 for Nakatani by stoppage, I think is easy money. I think that's easy money. I really do. So let me know what you guys think. Leave your thoughts, comments below. Please like, share, and subscribe. Follow 3D Boxing, 3D Boxing Blog, or all forms of social media. The boxing book comes at you for every major fight, showing you how to bring down the house. It is July 18th, 2024. From Texas to the world, thank you, and God bless. Rocket agrees, 6 to 10. Second half of the fight, Rocket. We like the second half. All right, y'all. Have a good night.